I want to see how that comes out. All right, so we're here, another test run. This is the official test run. Everybody's mic'd up.
Yep.
Mic check, mic check.
You mic'd up? Mm-hmm.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Check.
We're gonna do an official run here. This is it. I think this is the best setup. I think this will be it. I think this should be what we'll use going forward to go into the podcast. I think this is it. But let's see. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of work real quick. What we got on the table? Anybody got any? Oh, okay. So let's wrap up a little bit with All-Star Weekend. I thought it was a disaster. I thought it was embarrassing. They're talking about adding a few more things going into next year. They're saying that, and this seems to be picking up a little bit of steam, that they're going to be doing a one-on-one contest next year. Would you guys be excited to see a one-on-one competition?
It depends on how they do it. I'm pretty sure everybody would love to see Kyrie Irving in a one-on-one, and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to see no Kyrie Irving versus Victor Wembanyama type matchup.
Yes, definitely. I
So
think
how do you split that up and make it fair? I wouldn't mind a one-on-one tournament, but do the guards against the guards.
That's what I think they should do.
Guards, whatever.
Right. If they're gonna do it, do the guards against the guards.
Forwards against forwards.
Yeah,
big
if
man.
they're gonna do it.
I promise big man's gonna do it, but big man.
I
against
think
big
so.
man.
I mean, that would be interesting if they have the big men. Like, how do you do that? Do you have somebody feeding them the ball in the post, or how does that work?
Check up top of the key.
I guess so. And then, the main thing is going to be, who, it's going to be the same issue. Who is willing to participate? They're going to have the superstars participate in order for them to do it. If they don't have the superstars, what's the point? I don't really want to see, what's the boy's name that won the slam dunk contest?
Mac McClung.
Right. Matt. I can't even say his last name. I don't want to see him in a one-on-one competition against anybody. So, your thoughts, Aaron?
I think it'll be good. It'll probably go over well with the fans. It's just people are gonna start making stupid debates after somebody gets cooked.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to hear it. So
yes, that's an issue. I definitely agree. That's a great point. That's a problem. I think that's why a lot of guys don't compete in the skills competition on Saturday. They're concerned with people, saying stuff about them because he didn't win the slam dunk contest. And you're right. There's no way around that. I think that is messed up that people do that. But there's truthfully no way around it. People are going to run their mouth, regardless of the situation. So that's that. What do you got? What are your guys' thoughts on second half of the season? We just came out with an article on mental condition in sports. I was talking about the New York Knicks. This is my favorite part of the season. This is when it gets real to me. The playoffs actually start now, even though this is not officially. But this is where you started seeing the teams jockeying for position. The team that's going to fall off is going to fall off. But I think right now there's no playing, there's no laughing, there's no joking. Because if you want to make the playoffs, you better get off the bench and play. I think guys are also afraid of what's going on. So I'm super excited about that. I wrote about the Knicks. I thought that this is a good opportunity for the New York Knicks. One of the questions in the article was, do we think that the Knicks have enough talent to win a championship? Aaron?
I don't really think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the West is just a little too. They're doing a little too good over there, and the East is kind of. It's low right now. So we look good in the East, but even if we do somehow make it to the finals, I don't think we're gonna win.
Do you think that they have more talent than the Boston Celtics? That was the big thing for me.
I don't think so. No, bench-wise, I think we lose it bench-wise, but
I agree.
I mean, we're kind of up there, like, with our starters, but I think it's the bench is where we really lose it, the bench depth.
Yeah. I happen to agree, Isaiah.
I don't think it would be a long shot if the Knicks won the finals.
You think the Knicks can win the
I
championship?
think they can win a championship.
Okay.
I think they can.
Okay.
Will they? Probably not, but I think they do have the pieces to do it. Jalen Brunson is playing phenomenal this season. Cat's having the best season of his career.
Yes.
And then Josh Hart.
Well, I think he's a
I'm
key
honestly
factor.
insane this season. People are saying Josh Hart deserves some type of award for what he's doing.
Let's talk about that. Let's get into that a little bit. Listen, I like Josh Hart like everybody else, but he's one of those type of guys that explain to me what is it that you're seeing from Josh Hart that is spectacular.
Well, Josh Hart can do a little bit of everything on the floor for the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to get you 30 a night, but he
Right.
can get you a calm little 15, 25. I think he had 30 in one of the
He
last
could get
games.
30. Yeah, he could get 30. He could
He's
get
not
30.
going to give it to you every night, though, but he can score. He's very, hustle is his main thing. He's very good on defense. Just, kid is 6'4", and one of the leaders in rebounds throughout the league.
His hustle is amazing.
Honestly insane, and he's come up clutch in a lot of different moments just because of defense alone.
Okay, I can appreciate that. I just think that when it comes down to it, when we're talking about another level of championship play, is Josh Hart, going to be that guy that can kind of keep you in championship contention? I'm not sure. I really like him. You have to have hustle like that. Maybe listen, he might be like a Draymond Green type of guy, not big numbers, but he's a very integral part of the team. I think he is the heart and soul of the Knicks. So let's see where that goes. We will hopefully be getting Mitch Robinson back very shortly.
He got cleared for 5-on-5.
5-on-5 practice, so I would assume he's maybe about 2 weeks away. Maybe we will have him back. Do you guys think that will be a
Huge.
huge factor, or just kind of run of the mill?
No, I think that'll be a huge factor. As long as Precious Achiuwa don't got to touch the floor no more.
Well, I know you have a huge problem with Precious.
I
but,
can't stand Precious.
Aaron, do you think is Mitch a big deal coming back?
Well, whatever. It's whatever to me.
It's not really a big deal coming back.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of, I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but I kind of lean a little bit more towards Aaron, what he's saying. Particularly because they do have Karl Anthony Towns, who, I killed the trade coming here, but he's definitely, I go on record to say the guy's having a phenomenal season. As Isaiah said, he's doing well.
probably one of the best defenders on the team, especially in the paint.
Where are we fitting him in? That's the only thing.
He's going to be back up center right after Cat. And I hate to do it because I love the kid Huck 40, but Mitch would be the backup center.
He's ahead of him. Yeah, he's definitely ahead of him.
Mitch would be the backup center. Go in there. You've seen Mitch play. Mitch is very good inside. He hustles a lot, good blocks. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the entire league.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am curious to see. I think that's going to be a huge factor. We wrote about that in the article today, talking about what would be the role of Mitch coming back. If Mitch can come in there, somebody not gonna know. If Mitch can come in there and seamlessly kind of fill a role, I think that's going to be an important factor for the New York Knicks. And I think Jalen Brunson is having obviously a tremendous season. But I think Jalen is a huge factor for the Knicks. He's got to really do his thing. He's got to lead that team. I think Jalen Brunson has to have the attitude that they can win a championship, which I have a lot of confidence in Jalen. So Knicks are going to be very interesting. What other teams you guys have on the table
To win?
Well, listen, let's get into Draymond Green made a very bold, I don't know if you heard it, prediction this weekend, and that he's declaring that declaring they will win a championship. Obviously, with the addition of Jimmy Butler, I know Jimmy Butler is quite excited, and he seems to be quite motivated to play out there. I think he played 5 games and they won 5 out of 6, and Jimmy was pretty upset that they lost the 1 game. So, what are your thoughts on that, Aaron? I know that's your team. And what are you thinking about Golden State? You think they got a shot?
No. I don't think so. I don't think that they might make it to past the first round. It depends on who they play, but I don't think they're gonna make it to the conference finals even.
Huh? Isaiah?
I've been watching a lot of the Warriors just because I wanted to see how Jimmy Butler.
You've been watching the games, and
I wanted to see how Jimmy Butler fits in with the team, and he fits in pretty good with the team. I think he's definitely one of the missing pieces to their team.
okay.
But then they're not going nowhere near the promised land with that.
Why?
At all.
Why?
It's not enough. It's not enough. The top, maybe like top 5 teams in the league, I think like 3 of them are out west. You got to go through.
Well, who's definitely better than Golden State?
OKC.
Yes.
You're talking about like just the West or
Yes.
the whole
The West.
the West, OKC.
Yes.
I gotta look at the standings. So I can't think of teams right now.
Is Phoenix better than Golden State?
No,
Aaron, is Phoenix better than Golden State?
When they're healthy.
no, I don't think so. And it sucks to
The
say 'cause
problem
they
is
got 3
with
stars.
Golden State there again, and here we go. You guys don't like when I say this, but the Golden State Warriors are champions, and they have Draymond and Steph. So And Jimmy does, when he's right, he does play hard. So, I'm gonna say Golden State's better than Phoenix.
I want to say it's better than Phoenix.
You can't use experience as an excuse. Devin Booker's been to the finals. KD.
Did he?
Yes.
Well,
2021.
Against Giannis and the Bucks.
Book's been to the finals.
Book's been to-
Whoever else was on that team and stayed has been to the finals with them.
KD's
And
been.
then KD's has his rings. So I don't think experience is a problem.
Okay. Denver Nuggets
Denver Nuggets are better,
better than Golden State
for
Warriors.
sure.
I agree.
And they've had a quiet season this year, in my opinion.
You think Denver's better than Golden State? Me too. Well,
With the
listen,
Rockets.
Rockets are not better than Golden State.
Have you watched the Rockets this season?
Rockets are not better than Golden State.
Have you watched Rockets this season?
I've seen them a few times. They're not better than Golden State. What do you think? No. Who else?
I don't know.
The Lakers have a better team, I feel like. But
Nah, because this is what I want to talk about.
Okay, let's get
I've
into
looked at the stats, man.
What's only 2 games? It's only 2 games. What are you talking about, Luca?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I've been all over
Listen.
Luca, but it's only 2 games, and Luca's
So-
not in shape.
It's
So,
only 3, 4 games, maybe.
but he's not in shape. He's
That's
going
not
to
my
be.
problem.
Luca will be ready to go by the time the playoffs come around.
Well, you can't even say it's been like 4 games because the same amount of games he's played is the same amount of games the kids out there in Dallas has played besides AD.
he's been injured. He was
Yeah,
injured
but
before.
Maxwell Lewis
Yeah, but-
has put, that's his name? Max Christie, I think, has played all games that since he's been over there. He's averaging 19 points over there.
Yeah, but
He's
again,
playing
you
very,
gotta
very well.
remember this is why they traded the guy. He's not in shape, so Max Christie's not better than Luca.
I'm not saying he is.
So, no, Luca. I mean, Luca's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? You can't. That's the thing. You can't base too much off of what you're seeing from the Lakers right now. Luka Doncic is gonna be. He's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about that. They're gonna be a team to contend with.
What about Memphis?
I don't know.
Memphis. Top 5 teams out west is the Thunder, Memphis.
Memphis is number 2.
Memphis is 2.
Okay.
Nuggets is 3. The Rockets are 4. Lakers are 5. Warriors are 10.
Warriors are gonna get into the playoffs. They're gonna. How far are they out?
From what seed?
8.
8 from the 8 seed?
Yeah.
2 games.
They're gonna get that.
Dallas is an 8.
They're gonna get that. Dallas is not going anywhere. The Lakers are going to be interesting to me because again, Luka will eventually get himself together at some point before the end of the season, and I think they'll mesh together pretty good. The Lakers better than Golden State.
Yeah. I'd say yeah.
That's a good matchup. What do you think?
I already said
You
they have a
said
better
no.
team.
Lakers. He said Lakers had a better team.
You said the Lakers have a better team than Golden State. I don't know. That's a good matchup. I think that would
about
be
your
an
boy?
excellent matchup.
What about your boy Ant-Man and the Timberwolves?
What place is the Timberwolves in?
7.
I'm a little disappointed, in the Timberwolves. I think they should be better than what they are. They have a full returning team. Not sure what's going on over there. Well, that's not true because they do. I mean, obviously Randall's a new piece, but I think Randall got hurt.
Right. Randall's been out for a couple weeks.
Right,
I think
so-
Dante got hurt too.
Dante is out. I think they say he's going to be out for a while.
Really?
I think so. So I don't know what's going on over there. If they're in 7th and they do have those injuries, they got a serious problem. They're going to be in trouble.
Clippers are 6. That's surprising.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, it's going to be interesting going down the stretch. Again, this is the time of the year that I really enjoy. There's no playing. Everybody going to be serious and see what happens. What place is Philadelphia 76ers in?
11.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
What a disgrace. What a disgrace.
You know what else is in 11? Phoenix.
What Phoenix is in 11th? Well, again, I mean, KD was saying, they were asking, I just saw a clip of him, they were asking, because apparently he vetoed the trade to go to Golden State. And he was saying, they were saying that Coach Kerr was saying, well, yeah, he didn't blame him because they gave him such a hard time. He was saying that's not the reason. Basically say he just didn't want to move.
Yeah,
and he said that he also wants to finish the season with Phoenix and see what they can do. I didn't
He's
know he was in
leaving next
11th
season.
place. 11th place. I don't know.
He's leaving. Because the way he said it too, he's like, nah, I just didn't want to get traded next season. I mean, mid-season. He's leaving. He's going to get out of there.
Well, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, going down the stretch is going to be interesting. I think East is wide open, although I think you have to say the Celtics are definitely, let's be honest, the Celtics are definitely going to be favored. It's going to be tough to take them out. You know, they're champions. I don't really see any team in the East really being able to get them out, but we don't know. So, last piece, we got the Bivol Better Be fight coming up this weekend. Quick predictions, go around the table. Who do you got, Isaiah?
Bivol, unanimous decision.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have a prediction anymore after the last fight. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Bivol should have won the last fight, if I'm being honest. I need to rewatch the fight before it, but
I want to.
from what I remember,
Mm-hmm.
Bivol should have won that fight.
Let's try to watch the fight again and score it. I've been trying to get to do that all week. You know what? I hear what you're saying, but the problem for me, like Aaron is kind of saying, like it's hard to say. I think that Bivol, you certainly can say he won that fight, but it was not a robbery. And in order for Bivol to clearly win the fight, a rematch, he's going to have to do some things that's going to cause him to possibly get knocked out. So that's my concern. Because, you know, Bivol boxed an excellent fight, which was good. But in order for him to really take control of the scorecards, he's going to have to stand there and fight a little bit more, or he's going to have to do some other type of tactics. I saw one of my guys that has a great page, Showbiz. He said that maybe just kind of grabbing and holding a little bit and wrestling on a little bit more. But it's really hard because Better Beaver is such a strong dude, man. He's very strong with his punches. So I don't know. I just feel like Bivol, if he fought the same fight, he's just not going to win again. You know what I mean? Although I agree with you, I think he won the last fight. But clearly, if he fought the same fight, the fight goes the same way, they're going to give it to Better Beaver again. So he's going to have to do something different a little bit. And the thing that he has to do different is going to cause him to get beat worse. So I'm gonna say, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to say Better Beef is gonna win the fight. I'm not predicting the knockout or anything like that, but I just think that it's just Bivol. It's not that much Bivol can really do differently from what we saw in the first fight. So exciting weekend coming up. Basketball's back in full swing tonight. Good weekend of boxing. We just lost one of the fights, obviously. Shakur Stevenson. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. They're claiming Shakur Stevenson team poisoned the guy. It is what it is with that. But I'm just glad at least he's getting in the ring. We get a chance to see him fight. We know when the last time we saw Shakur fight. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the Better B fight. I think Zhang is fighting today, or Saturday also.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody say he's gonna get knocked out.
That's crazy.
I don't know
He's
who the
not
guy
getting
is. I don't know who the guy. I'm not too familiar with the guy is, but I heard that today. Somebody's like Zhang's getting knocked out. So
You wow.
let's see. So it's a good test. Mental conditioning in sports. Thanks for tuning in.